Hello Medaka fans! Today I'm going to talk about how to hatch Medaka eggs. I know how difficult it is, so let's learn together and I will share some tips. So I'm going to talk about 3 parts. Okay, let's get started. First, when you find Medaka eggs. Once you find Medaka eggs, it is needed to separate eggs from other Medakas. Otherwise, other Medaka will eat Medaka eggs.
Oh my god!
Also, before you place Medaka eggs into other container, you have to separate fertilized eggs from unfertilized eggs and attaching filament.
Can you see eggs and attaching filament? The thin thread is called attaching filament. Medaka naturally spawn their eggs with attaching filament, and the filament attach eggs to water weed.
However, you have to separate Medaka eggs from attaching filament. Also, not all of Medaka eggs can be hatched. There are some unfertilized eggs which cannot be actually hatched, even though we take care of them really well. So we have to remove attaching filament and unfertilized eggs. Otherwise, fertilized eggs will be molded by unfertilized eggs and attaching filament. So it's necessary to clean eggs.
This is an example for cleaning Medaka eggs. I mean removing attaching filament and unfertilized eggs. You need a gauze on your hand. And what you need to do is just push eggs and attaching filament. Normally, unfertilized eggs are strong enough to keep its shape. Fertilized eggs won't be smashed. On the other hand, unfertilized eggs are really easy to break, fragile. So when you push eggs, only unfertilized eggs will be smashed.
However, freshly spawned eggs and eggs like before hatching are really easy to break, fragile. So keep that in your mind.
After removing unfertilized eggs and attaching filament, eggs are like this picture.
Second, how do you keep Medaka eggs?
After you finish cleaning eggs, you can place Medaka eggs into container with water. I recommend you to use plastic container with a wide opening like this and change water every day.
But if you can't change water every day, it is also recommended to use big container with weak aeration. The important factor is fresh water including oxygen.
Also, it is good to expose eggs to sunshine, ideally 14 hours a day, if possible.
About water, normally people use tap water including chlorine in Japan. Chlorine is good for Medaka eggs to prevent mold. So, Japanese Medaka enthusiasts use tap water to keep Medaka eggs clean. But please check tap water in your country. I think it really depends on each country. This is chlorine level in Japan and Los Angeles for your reference.
Also, people use methylene blue to prevent mold. When you use methylene blue, I recommend you to use appropriate amount of methylene blue, not too much. If the water has light blue color, it means methylene blue properly works.
But methylene blue also needs sunshine, just same as eggs, for preventing mold.
If there are blue-colored eggs in the water, it means dead egg or unfertilized eggs, and it's necessary to remove those eggs.
Fertilized eggs don't be dyed blue. It's one of the ways to find dead egg and unfertilized eggs. Third, right before hatching. Right before hatching, please use water not including chlorine. Chlorine is harmful for flies. Right before hatching, it is also necessary to stop aeration if you use it for hatching Medaka eggs. Because flies can't swim well, they will die because of aeration. By the way, this is a formula for hatching Medaka eggs.
If you keep 25 degrees for 10 days, the total temperature is going to be 250 degrees. Then flies will hatch from eggs. But if the water temperature is lower than 25 degrees, let's say 20 degrees, So it will take 12.5 days or even more to hatch.
Here are also some experimental results as an example. MEDAKA eggs managed at 25 degrees took 10 days to hatch with hatching rate 95%. Eggs managed at 18 degrees took 25 days to hatch and the hatching rate dropped to 50%. And eggs managed at 30 degrees took 8 days to hatch, but hatching rate was 50%. It is said the best temperature for hatching MEDAKA eggs is 25 or 26 degrees. Today we learned how to hatch MEDAKA eggs and some tips. Next time we are going to learn how to raise flies. If you find my video interesting or helpful, please subscribe. So, see you next time. Have a nice MEDAKA day.